Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Emmanuel live stream. We're glad that you were able to jump on with us today. It is October 1st. Hard to believe that September is already gone. We're just a couple months out to Christmas. That's crazy. Well, we're glad you're able to hop on with us today. We've got about 7 or 8 minutes until we get started this morning. Let me share a couple of announcements, some things that we have going on. Today is a day of empowerment. This is the first Sunday of every month this year. We have some folks come. Anybody's invited and welcome to come at 9 o'clock and spend some time praying for the day and praying for the service. And so people have already been praying for God to move this morning through the worship and through the preaching of His Word. We'll be taking communion today as part of our service together. This week is our week at God's Closet, which is the food pantry clothes closet downtown. There's about 6 churches that contribute and help and serve down there, and so this is Emmanuel's week. And tomorrow there will be a big food delivery. There'll be 7 or 8 pallets worth of food that are delivered and then repackaged and or boxed back up and goes back out to about 150 to 200 families. And so big day tomorrow down at God's Closet. If you're able to come help, I think they start around 8:30, 8:45, and they finish up around 10:30, 11. And any time that you can go tomorrow and help would be great. Our staff usually tries to go down there, but I know we've got several of our staff that will be out tomorrow. So if anybody can help, that would be fantastic. Let's see who's on this morning. Looks like Beverly's on. Good morning to you. John, good morning. Glad that you're able to be on with us today. If you're watching on YouTube, we're glad that you're with us. And then we've got our Facebook chat pulled up as well. So if you're watching on Facebook, let us know this morning. A couple other announcements. We've got the pumpkin patch coming up. Just here in a few weeks, and so there was a craft day yesterday, and we had a great turnout for that. Got lots of stuff put together, and all the things that were many of you donated and brought different craft items, and then a bunch of that stuff got assembled and painted and put together yesterday, and all those things are going to be sold at the pumpkin patch to help raise money for the building. Everything, all the funds raised through selling of pumpkins, through crafts, through concessions, all that stuff goes to help pay off the building this year, because we believe God is going to do that in 2023. We are going to have a work day this coming Saturday, the 7th. Don't know exactly what time yet, but we need to start preparing out front and putting out some pallets and doing different things like that. Also next week, we're going to need some help driving some T-posts and putting together the pallet maze. So Kim is assembling a map for that, and we'll have that all laid out and ready for next week. But if you are able to come next Saturday morning and help do some things, that would be fantastic. And then our pumpkin delivery is going to be Wednesday the 11th, so a little over a week and a half away, and then our first day will be open on the 12th. So very excited about that. Lots going on with that. If you're looking to serve, please contact the church, and we can get you some information, hook you up with one of our serve teams for the pumpkin patch. We've got about 4.5 minutes until we get going this morning. We are glad that everybody is able to hop on with us today. If you're watching on the playback, make sure you leave a comment. Just say we're watching this on the replay or watching this during the week. And we know a lot of folks do that. Even some folks that are here on Sunday mornings maybe miss something or want to just go back and re-listen to the sermon. They go back and check that out. So just let us know in the comments. A couple other announcements. Our Wednesday night stuff. If you have not come on a Wednesday night, we want to invite you to come and be a part of what's going on here from 5:30 to 7. Every Wednesday night, we've got something for all ages, for kids, for students, and for adults. And so definitely come check that out. If you don't know where to go or what class you'd be a part of, we have a men's class and a ladies class. The ladies meet when you go through the sanctuary. There's some double doors in the back, and there's a few classrooms back there. The ladies meet back there, and then our men meet in the conference room, which is down the big room down by the offices, not where the youth meet, but right across the hall. And again, all of that starts at 5:30. We've got the Altitude Conference coming up in October, October 14th. And so this is for youth, junior high and high school. It's going to be on that Saturday. It's going to be all day from 8:30 till about 9 that night. The cost is $25, and that covers your meals for the day and some of the different things that are going to be going on that day. Lots of worship, lots of so we're going to have some guest speakers. I know Pastor Tim Williams is going to be there. I believe Reverend Lloyd is going to be there, and a couple others. And so really looking forward to that day and all God is going to do with that. They're having a meeting tomorrow night. For anybody that's volunteering. They've had a couple meetings, but they want to get all volunteers together tomorrow night to kind of go over final details and final assignments, because they're a little over just under 2 weeks out for that. And so if you have not talked to Tricia, please get with her. If you need her information, contact the church and we can connect you with her. But they don't want people just to show up and say, hey, I'm here to help. They want to make sure people have assignments and know what's going on and where they're going to serve. And so very important meeting tomorrow night up here at the church. I believe that's at 6 o'clock. If you want to sign up a student for that, there is a QR code on our Facebook page. All the sign up is online. You can sign up and pay and everything online. I believe they're also doing sign-ups that day, the day of, and so if you need to add somebody, but if you can sign up ahead of time, that helps out tremendously. A little under 2 minutes until we get going in the sanctuary this morning. Our band is heading up on the stage, and they led our pre-worship and prayer today, and so very, very thankful for all of them. We are having another Belong class. Our Belong class is for anybody that's interested in learning more about who we are as a church and also becoming a member. So you attend the class, and we talk about who we are as a church, how God started this church over 60 plus years ago. We talk about the things that have happened over the last 60 years and everything God brought us to now. We talk about lots of our ministries and our life groups and how you can serve and be involved and what it really means to be a part of a church, to belong to a church, not just attend. We also talk about covenant membership and what that looks like. And so we do this on a Sunday morning. It's a two-part class. So we do one this one's going to be October 15th, and then the second part will be October 22nd, and that's going to be at 8:30 in the morning. We meet here at the church. We'll have a little breakfast, coffee, water, stuff like that, and we want to